Death Watch.
Okay, so you've successfully talked the Panarch into leaving Tanchicho, and you guys were heading back to the house.
We're just out. I think me and Rafe we were supposed to meet with Falk and Cho'Gath, and so we're kind of looking for him, I think.
Those you guys were a couple streets over.
We wanted to shoot over a couple streets so that they wouldn't see us galloping for the house. Estate.
Adina and Rafe, you guys were waiting around outside of the palace, right? For these two?
Yeah, because we were supposed to launch a pincer attack before we knew it was completely idiotic.
Yeah, okay. All right, so, in short order, you can find Adina and Rafe, Cho'Gath and Falk.
Okay.
The procession goes into the courtyard of the Panarch's palace, and there's an exchange. If you're watching, Jacob Carradine is pretty visibly upset. Not sure exactly what about yet, though. But yeah, you guys can meet up there.
Well, me and Rafe convinced her to flee the city. She should be, I think we had like 3 hours when me and Rafe got there, so she's like an hour and a half, 2 hours gone.
Yeah, she's a couple hours gone right now.
She's a couple hours out the city.
Mission accomplished.
It's good, because there's no way we're stopping that many white cloaks.
I don't know. Do any of you have a house fire?
Not yet.
Just keep it in your pockets.
Everywhere you go, just start oiling up all the houses, just in case Adina needs to blow up some more white cloaks.
I guess we can go to... what's her name? Nadira in this? Is that her fake name? No, I was Nadine.
Nadira is...
Sheena Seti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe... Yeah. She had... last time...
Oh, she was...
She had told you that she was going to be leaving. But she had encouraged you to stop the assassination, which you did.
For now.
Let's see. Yeah, she was going to go back to the tower to get word. But you are aware of the Black Sisters that are in the company of the White Cloaks from your earlier discoveries and her confirmation.
Well, I say we head back to the inn and discuss what to do next, see if we can dig up any leads.
Okay.
As right now, we kind of don't have any orders.
Yeah, we're kind of free, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
With 1,500 marks in note form.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just disappear into the wind. Start buying and selling horses.
Right. You okay, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
It's the idea of buying and selling horses.
Where did that level of opportunistic behavior come from?
What are you guys at for
We were
experience
killing
right
white
now?
cloaks, and we just collected them.
I know, but where did the idea come from that we would collect
Yeah, 6,000.
all of the
You haven't
horses?
given us more since we leveled up.
Well, I think it started partially with that we didn't have war horses. We couldn't afford them. Then we got war horses, and then we just kept getting more war horses.
Yeah,
and
how
for
much
like
they
mount
cost, yeah.
switching and stuff like that.
And you're level, 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys will get to divide 16,000 experience for that.
4,000 apiece.
I'll take it. You guys give me all yours.
So that way you can make magical arms and armor.
Yeah.
So that's our level, right?
Yeah.
It should be.
I doubt it, honestly.
Okay, so you guys wanted to go back to the inn and make some plans. which you can do.
At the end. Do.
Yes.
At the end.
The
Surprise, we're in Carradine's office and we're rifling through files.
what?
I have some C8 as well.
Oh no!
Deal is in full plate mail.
But yeah, you guys can make it to the inn in short order. There is a lot of talk spreading through the common room of the disappearance of the Panarch, which you guys know is that she left.
I'll be like, wonder where she went. I don't know. Does anybody else know?
Rumors
Look under the
concern-
table and say she's not here.
Rumors abound concerning the incident.
Yeah, as there's especially because it seems like the White Cloak commander had made a bit of a scene.
Threw a fit.
Yeah, like threw himself on the ground, flailing arms and legs.
I wanted to see that.
Yeah.
I wanted to kill her.
Do you know who I am?
I do like that picture.
Well, you know, he kind of was a whiny little guy. I mean, he's kind of a worm-like person in the books, so I can see it. It's canon now.
I like the image of him throwing one of those tantrums and saying what Travis just said. I wanted to see the Panarch. I wanted to kill her. Nice said he comes over. Now, Jacob. It'll be okay.
So, what is the clientele of this inn? I can't remember what level of inn we were staying at.
This was a fairly good inn, if I remember correctly.
I'll stay in my emperor's coat.
Oh, as soon as I left the palace, I would have
That's
I would have slipped my ring off my finger and back into my pouch.
It is a high-end establishment that caters to wealthy merchants mostly.
Now that the
Okay.
elaborate ruse is over.
Well, what should we do next? Hunt for the horn has failed, but we did save the Panarch.
Well, we could hire out as merchant guards.
Seemed like a step downward.
Yeah, but maybe they're going somewhere we want to go.
I just wanted to see Camelin.
We came from Camelin.
Oh, right. I forgot. Seemed like the adventure had just started. We're leaving.
Don't really remember much of it. Mostly the waterways.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how Rafe feels about having knowledge of dark friends and just leaving it in the past. You know, like, what do you guys think about that?
Well, who's going to believe it?
I don't know.
You can't just go and tell somebody that some commander in the Children of the Light's a dark friend.
Serve them right, though. Get accused for once.
Let's go scroll the dragon thing on their gate.
We
Are
have
you guys in a private dining hall? Okay. While you guys are discussing, there's a knock on the door, followed by the sound of the voice of the innkeeper. It says that he's sorry to disturb, but he has a note for what were you going by here?
Oh, no, like I'm going by Adina, but
Okay.
at the palace I went with Nadine.
That's right. For Mistress Adina.
Enter.
Yeah, so he comes in and he gives you a note, and it's from Nadira, who you also know as Sheena, and it states that she says that she hopes that you were successful in your endeavor to rescue the Panarch. Regardless, she would like you to follow and watch these Black Sisters and report to her. She says that she'll be in contact with you, or you can send letters through this innkeeper.
All right. Is the innkeeper still here?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't read that out loud. Did he read
No.
it to us?
No, he just gave it to you. But
Hey,
that's
this
what
message
it
is what it
says.
says.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then I will inform them that, well, it seems that Nadira has another task for us if we wish to do that. She wishes us to follow the women, to keep track of them. We can send reports back to her through this innkeep.
You had rolled something last time to see about identifying like eyes and ears, right?
I think that was like part of my gather information was to like start seeing if I could put together something like that.
Yeah. If you'd like to, I'll give you the opportunity here.
What I was actually rolling for last time was trying to find Ongriel. Yeah. All right, so gather
It's a
information.
very small percentage chance that you find one.
Yeah, well, that's why
It's kind of...
you gotta keep looking.
Yeah.
So gather information?
Yeah.
16.
Okay. You can gather that this person is pretty well trusted by Nadira, this innkeeper, and you can make of that what you will, but...
Well, I don't trust anyone as far as I can throw them. Which at my
you
level
can throw,
is 50 feet.
Yeah, so you trust them 50 feet.
Does she make any mention of payment?
No, there's not in this this letter.
I don't think this is Sheena Seti. I think this is an imposter.
Do you say that?
No.
Well, yeah, I'll do that if I don't really have anything other to...
I would like to point out that these are Aes Sedai.
Do we know that? I know that. And I think
Yeah.
he does, right? You were there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you two are aware. I don't believe you two were, though.
Oh, well, then I won't say anything.
I don't know how to spot them. Plus, give me an opportunity to steal back that coin. That's what I'm going to do tonight.
Well, I'm in.
These are
I'll follow
dangerous
him
women.
to Shale Ghoul.
How dangerous can they be?
Very dangerous.
I've never lost an arm wrestling match to a woman.
Women wouldn't arm wrestle you, though. They'd poison you. Especially you.
That's true.
And then probably knife you in your sleep. How many towns have you had to run from, Ray?
None.
Yet.
He's a Terran
I
High
was
Lord.
running towards a town
From another town.
from the wilderness. Yeah, how are we going to... I guess just... I already have a rapport with one of them. Maybe I can leverage that.
I don't know if that's a smart idea. We should probably remain out of sight as much as possible. But
For rapport.
I also wouldn't mind maybe seeing if we could rifle through Carradine's office
Oh,
at some point.
okay.
How do you want to get in?
Probably through the window.
Well, I'm not going to be much help in that. Maybe I can cause a distraction.
If we do it right, hopefully we shouldn't need a distraction.
Okay.
I don't know. Guess I'll do a bluff. So first composure check. I got it. So +2 to my bluff. So I got 19 on my bluff.
Pretty good.
Yeah. And I'll just, because I have that gemstone that's worth 100 gold crowns, John. Mm-hmm. I'm going to sit it on the table and say that it's an artifact from the Age of Legends.
I got a 19 on my sense motive.
I think that's what you needed.
False, I bought that for you.
What's your freaking sense motive?
+15.
Damn.
Holy crap!
Max ranks +2 wisdom, and I got skill emphasis and something else with it.
Ain't nobody
Right.
pulling the wool over his eyes.
Probably got a synergy bonus.
But I got a
as well.
+2 total to my bluff. So I know what makes up a lot. I just don't know how to put the pieces together.
Anyway, I believe it can get us through the window. One of us.
Well, who would be best suited for that out of you two?
Probably pretty close. I don't know. What are you? I think it's more you because I haven't been putting ranks into my
Yeah.
skills. But Rafe thinks he's the best at it.
But you also know that that's not a gem out of the Age of Legends.
Well, I mean, that
Probably
any of
'cause
you
you-
would take that it would be from the Age of Legends.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, so
probably
is it
because
like
he
the
remembers
statues?
me getting it.
Right.
Yeah, very much like the statues.
Okay.
So move silently and hide.
Yeah, I got a plus.
5 and 8.
And also
I got a
search
9 to
probably.
both.
Okay.
My search is lacking.
And I
Only
think
got
you
a
might
5 to
also
that.
like
Search is plus 10.
want to kind of have an idea about what you're might be looking for. I think you might like you both kind of could make cases on it because you've worked for a noble, so you might have idea of like official documents and what they look like.
He is a noble.
We're probably also looking for anything with a cipher. I doubt any sort of plans would be made out in the open.
Yeah, I'm probably not the best one for that one.
But anyway, I was just proposing that we need not do it.
I'm up for it.
If you can, that thing get it both of us through?
I think it only works for the person holding it. Wait, I'll remove the I think. It only works for the person holding it. You want to try?
No, that's okay. That's okay. I've seen what the power does.
So you, since you two had watched Carradine's or the White Cloak's little compound, you do know it's quite a task to just get on the ground, let alone into that building.
I think our idea was pick us up with arms fair and fling us in.
Not fling. I shouldn't fling it. But that'd be funner.
Yeah.
And especially since you know that at minimum there's 100 in there.
Okay, we send Cho'Gath.
I'm not going in there.
With Dill riding his back.
Master Blaster style.
Yeah.
You guys ever write what you're saying or thinking instead of the word you intended to? Well, I took skill emphasis and sense theory.
That's one heck of a skill, dude.
So you can theorize on like the use of power.
I can tell when somebody's theorizing.
Military theory. I mean, that's a pretty good, like, broad. He's using military theory on us. We need to.
That's
Like I said, we need not do it. I mean, the three women are the priority if that's what we want to go for. But he is a dark friend.
well. I mean, if we can get proof, maybe.
I doubt that they would just write out.
Yeah, what is
I'm
he
a dark
got?
friend.
A dark
He's got a
friend
diary,
certificate?
and it says property of Jacob Carradine. The first page is I
No,
am a
no,
dark
no,
friend.
no. If we can get proof of illegal activity, maybe we can do it that way.
I was more hoping to kind of see what maybe the White Cloaks
Sure.
have planned going on here, why they might want to kill the Panarch. But like I said, the women are the priority.
Well, you guys could post up by the women, and Falk and I can go sell this brooch and sneak in through the window.
I think I'd need to go with you if you want to do the sneak through the window.
Oh,
Which there weren't too many people on the grounds. There were, about 10 guards?
Yeah, there are about 10 guards and about 10 servants, serving men and women.
well, maybe then you or I can pair up and watch the women.
She's really worried about the women. Why don't we just knock them out? And I'm usually opposed to harming women, but these are dark friends here.
Well, then who knows? We might not be able to get any information out of them.
Oh, careful, Falk. I don't know. Do we know that for sure, or are we just guilty by association? 'Cause that's a dangerous road to go down.
They were meeting and planned murder.
Oh, right. Did we know that they were part of the plan? I can't remember.
Wasn't one of them meeting at the
Yeah, the
Tavern of the Silver Breezes?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's where we learned
listen.
about the plot to kill the Panarch.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
So we know at least one of them is...
So we can beat him up.
Well, I'm not talking about, like, really beat them. I mean, like, hit him over the head with a
Just
sack.
thrash him back to the light.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not what I was intending.
Well, how about you go with Athena, and then I can stake out the women in my emperor's coat.
I suggest you buy a veil for your face, too, if you don't already have one.
You have one from your
Clothes.
outfit that you had bought for the meeting with the Panarch.
I've been using it as a handkerchief this whole time.
No, you went as a as a warder, didn't you? Or at least the...
No, I gave the appearance of a warder
Yeah, okay.
without the warder's cloak.
Well, I don't think in that type of situation that they would be wearing it.
Or the warder's grace.
I have the warder's grace.
At least he thinks he does.
Yeah.
Intimidate.
Are you all angry stone, like angles and
Only a 16.
Yeah, you would have intimidated me.
Told you I was a warder. Anyhow, that's my vote.
What is?
Well, we can check at this office. They can go check, and you and I can
You and me?
watch
Okay.
these women, follow them around. Or
Do you
something.
think that's a good idea?
Yeah, might as
Okay.
well. We'll at the very least scout it out, see if it's possible.
Right. Let's go. I'll draw my sword.
Jump out the window onto Avalanche.
Yeah.
Cut through several buildings.
Yeah.
on you.
Just. I'll challenge somebody to a duel. Rafe. I'll challenge Rafe.
You should just never sheathe your sword.
Yeah,
You'd be like an
be like
EverQuest
an
hero.
EverQuest.
You just always run.
Running around with it. Running with a sword. It's not
A
safe.
giant two-handed
Yeah.
sword.
It's probably safer than like a knife.
Running with a knife.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
All right. So Rafe and I are gonna go stake out the dark friend women.
What do we see?
All right. So, did you guys want to go with that plan then?
Yeah.
'Cause, Rafe and Cho'Gath are gonna go check out Carradine's place and see if there's an opportunity.
Opposite.
Or I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me look and see if it had any.
Yeah, I fed him carrots, and it pissed him off. The second he tasted it, man,
It's a good choice.
should have seen the look on his face. If he was old enough and big enough, he would have punched me.
How dare you feed me this?
Yeah, he hates them, but he likes sweet potatoes and apples and bananas. I think is probably his favorite.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that stage.
But he won't eat peas except for if Anna feeds them to him. He
Really?
won't eat them if I feed them to him. Even when she fed him, I came out and they were all over his face. He smeared them all around.
That would be another cool way to finish eating. Because when he doesn't want any more from the bottle, he'll just like let it foam out of his mouth. He's like, I reject any more food. So when we're eating, we should just we're like, we're done. Let the food just start falling out of our mouth.
That's a good idea.
We need to get back to nature. Be more like babies.
Oh, shouldn't that be part of the, what are they called? Like those caveman diets.
Oh, right.
Shouldn't that be
Baby
part
diet.
Yeah, the paleo diet.
Yeah.
I think that's like the bodybuilding eating workout, like their diet routine.
Well, they might
2 hours
actually
or
eat to
something.
the point to where they can't eat
Right.
anymore. And just
So for the two who are watching the White Cloak place will need hide checks, as they do have guards posted.
We're staking out the
Yeah, we're taking out
women's.
the dark
the
friends.
So
women's.
these two.
Yeah, you guys can stake that place out fairly easily, as there's no guards there still. With the White Cloaks, it's a little bit different because they're pretty much looking for somebody to harass, right? So if they notice people standing around too long, anything like that, then it's prime opportunity. How long do you want to spend staking out? I mean, total, not just in one day. Do you want to go multiple days, or?
Well, I mean, I think we'll probably meet again depending on the success or failure of their mission. So
Okay.
for now, we'll stake out however long it takes for them to succeed or fail at that
Well,
mission.
the women that you're watching, that's the main mission,
Right.
And
Yeah.
we go where they go.
Okay.
So that's going to last as long as it needs to.
Okay.
We can switch out if the White Cloak mission
Right.
doesn't go off, but the White Cloak mission, we'll see about getting their routine and trying to do it tonight.
Okay. Yeah, for the White Cloaks, I mean, it's there's not a whole lot of random people coming and going. There are, of course, Children of the Light going in and out. You don't see Carradine go in or out. Do spot checks.
Falk, roll your dice. Spot.
19.
17.
Okay, so you both will glimpse Carradine in the study window. What, Falk, you had went on the last one, right?
On the last.
To the White Cloak?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're familiar with where his office is, and you see him in there occasionally.
Where's his office in position to the front gate?
So so you have a pretty large wall that goes around the complex, and it's about 20. The building itself is about 25 feet from that wall. There's multiple window slots that go across. It's about a 2-story building, and his would be from the main door, the 5th one on the left side. The other ones are offices,
I
you
just
could
need
gather.
to know its position in response to the front gate. Is it on the same side? Is
Yes.
it on a different side? Okay. Is there any buildings nearby?
There are buildings about 15 feet away from the fence, or the gate wall. Yeah.
All right. So, are they private establishments?
Yes, some of them are houses. A couple of them are shops and offices.
Is there any one that I could possibly get up onto that would put me above the wall sight-wise?
So there are a few that you could sneak into, but or you could try and talk your way into. I guess I'd probably have you do gather information first to see who's more likely. And since these people are all so close to that compound, a lot of them are scared.
Yeah. Well, like, how are they too tall? Like, what's going on here? I need something that's just high enough above the wall.
Yeah, most of them are going to be able to see over the wall.
Okay. Like, how tall are they?
They would be on par with their actual building. The wall's about 10 feet high, so you'd have, probably 15 feet, we'll say.
All right.
15, 20 feet right in there.
So, Falk, wait here. I'll go around to one of them. I can create a bridge up to 25 feet.
Okay.
So I'll just, if it, a dark part of the alley, I'll just weave a bridge and walk up on top of the roof
Okay.
on the same side. So that way I can look down at him. And I'll tell you before I go that the stone activates by holding it up to the sky. And then you think of where you want to go.
Don't you have to be here to do the channeling for it?
I'll be right back. Just hold it up whenever you're ready.
Does this make me a channeler?
No,
Yeah, it does.
it's all in the jewel.
Okay.
It might take a couple times to activate. You just keep trying. And which window was it?
And I'll point to it.
Keep that window in your mind.
When you get to the roof, do you want to try and hide it all? Be stealthy?
Yeah, I'll try to kind of like, I'll probably, because I don't want to slip, like kind of go on my stomach towards the edge so I can look down and see Falk.
Okay. And what time of day do you want to do this at?
Very, very late
Okay.
at night. It's dark, like, I don't know, probably sometime after 1.
Okay. All right. So, there's not really anybody out other than the guards posted up at the gate there.
Let's see. So what is it? It's like 40 feet total is what you're basically said? 15 plus another 25?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll wait for Falk to... I'll be looking down at him, and I'll wait for him to hold up the jewel.
Okay. It's up to you, Falk.
All right, so every once in a while, I'll, like, hold it up to the moon, and then I'll, like, breathe on it, and, like, maybe it didn't work this time. I'll rub it on my coat, and then I'll hold it up, and then won't work that time, so I'll, like, shake it and knock it against the wall or something, and then...
One of the times when he's, like, lowering it, I'll channel arms of air on him,
Okay.
and I'll just pick him up. I can pick up to 400 pounds.
Now, where do you want to be in relation to this their building there? I imagine you're not going to be like main road, right?
I would wait until any patrols have gone by too. I'm not gonna try to float them over with them.
Hey, what's that? Not my business.
As with where you're at on the roof, you can get to the side where the building would be in front of you. Mm-hmm. There's a couple alleyways that run off to the left and the right. The right is going to be further away, though. The left would be the closer option. Do you want to have him wait in one of those?
Probably wherever we were spying from. That might have been one of them, maybe.
Okay.
So, because we wouldn't have been just standing out on the street.
Yeah.
Like, not that this does anything. I'm making binocular motions with my hands to everyone listening.
All right. Is there any type of, resistance?
No, not for that.
Okay.
There's no save at all.
Okay.
But you might want to make them like do a composure check
Yeah.
or something to see
Yeah, I
if he
did.
starts screaming.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I made a will save. I got a 15.
Do an actual composure.
Oh. That'd be a 6.
Okay.
He poops his pants.
Yeah, so your experience is not a good one for you.
He'll go 100. Actually, how fast can I move?
These
him
arms
around?
there work like those really awkward like harnesses where it just grabs in all the wrong places.
All right, so every 5 seconds he's going to go 20 feet up
Okay.
till about 100 feet or so, because I figure that might be, and then he'll kind of start moving across and then sort of down, and I'll just put him in the window.
All right, so I'll have you do a will save to try not to scream, because essentially you're flying now.
How much
Yeah.
do you weigh?
170.
And with all your gear that you currently have on?
Oh, I'd weigh about 220,
Yeah,
230.
okay, so like I'm kind of like able to treat him like a baby if I wanted. 'Cause
Okay.
So, will save. I got an 11.
Okay. Yeah, so you can't help yourself. I mean, it's a pretty frightening experience, honestly. As you've been in some high places before, but never with nothing supporting you, right? Or nothing that you can see, at least.
Damn it, Falk.
I'm gonna be like clenching the gem so hard that it's like starting to cut into my fist.
So you start to lift him, and you get him about 40 feet up, and he starts freaking out. The guards that are there start looking around. What's your this is kind of a darker night. There's no moon. It's all covered by clouds. We'll just go with your base hide.
Your base hide is +9.
Okay.
Unless floating up in the air, I'm in a forest.
Yes. Amazingly, they don't bother to look up. But they do start to look around, searching for this screaming person.
Concentrate, you fool. Otherwise, you'll
I'm
go
not going to be
fleeing.
able to hear anything you're saying. I'm floating in the air.
If they do spot you, you'll do a bluff. Pretend to be an eagle.
I'll,
you're already
I'll allow
screaming.
you another will save to try and get yourself under control.
14.
Do you want it against the save that could potentially be happening?
Yeah.
Let's see. It's oh crap! It's like a 17.
Okay. Hold
16. Put him down.
Okay. Yeah, so he can't contain himself. Did you want to move him? Is he still just moving straight up?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna move him up, hopefully to kind of get him above like eye sight level, and then move him over and kind of down.
Okay.
Falk, concentrate. You're lucky you didn't go flying off into the sky.
That's what I was doing. I was. I just keep going up. It won't stop. I'm supposed to go to the window.
Don't you keep making noise like that. Just concentrate.
I can't help it. I'm flying.
You're not anymore. I sat you down. Or the jewel sat you down. You sat yourself down. It sensed your power.
I knew it.
I have no choice now, Falk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you'll come back down, and did you want to bring him to the roof, or so?
No, I'll set
those
him back
guards are actually outside of the compound now.
All right. Yeah, I'll set him down. I'll stop channeling that weave, and I'll do barrier sight
Okay.
and real low level, like 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Let's see if there's a save on that. No saving throw, so they just can't.
Can't see.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, others come out of the building too, and he was screaming pretty loud, and it's dark. So
Light blasted fool.
you get
You get to
lamps
fly next
going on in some of the buildings that are houses, and within a few minutes, some of the civil guard or civic guard come out as well to investigate, as the scream was almost like someone being murdered.
I'll just sit there shaking my head at Falk. You had the one job. Even Rafe doesn't screw up this badly.
Well, here. Give you your gem back. I'm never doing that again.
Now we got to wait here. Light knows how long till they clear out. I'll kind of just sit cross-legged on the roof.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be 4 hours that they're gonna be more vigilant than before. Those first couple hours is taken up by trying to find what they would a body basically
And then
that's not there.
communicating what was heard. And,
Yeah. So there's a lot of commotion, but as morning starts to approach, they go back to their business, and it gives you a chance to get down.
All right. So it was only like 10 feet up or something? I forget.
You were on par with that other building, so you'll be about 25 feet up there.
Oh, okay. How am I going to... All right, Falk. Jump down. Or you can use the gem.
I'll climb down.
As this is, you guys had chosen one of the office buildings, so you could go through.
I'm going to harden air about 10 feet down, and I'll land on that platform and then quickly hop off another 10 feet. So like 2d6
Okay,
subdual, essentially. Hopefully I don't knock my ass out.
5.
Okay.
So-
Now I'll wait for Falk to climb down.
I'll try
We
and sneak
just-
through the building.
Okay, as yeah, so you'll
I was going to wait till you already started climbing.
you'll just have to hop onto a balcony. It's about 5 feet. Well,
Okay.
sorry, 10 feet from the rooftop there.
Well, if that's 10 feet from the rooftop, and then it would just be another 10 feet down from there. If
Yeah.
I were to... Okay,
So it's
I'll jump down to the balcony and then drop down from there.
4 damage, unless you can tumble.
I could attempt it.
Yeah, good shot.
Got an 11. Actually, 13.
I don't think that gets it. We'll check though. You said 13?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's a 15.
Yeah.
Gotta do it a second time.
Okay, so for your guys' watch, Cho'Gath and Rafe, you see a lot of activity as far as people preparing to travel inside. You don't see any of the women. You just see servants milling about in there. Goes on most of the day if you're going to watch it. But
we're seeing preparations being made to travel?
yes.
Okay.
No one leaves that first day, though, other than, going and getting foodstuffs, things like that.
Okay. Well, maybe we should try to get the attention of one of the common folk in there and see if we can ascertain where they're going.
Okay.
By we, I mean you, with your personality and all.
They might know him.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, aren't you
Hey,
the
remember me?
guy that gave us a quarter?
just walk up to him. Hey, what's going on?
You
in
can
there?
do a gather information. I mean, they're
Okay.
going to various different shops, so you can follow along. And
26.
so with that, you can find out that there are preparations to leave for all three of the women. They're all leaving by boat. It seems like two different destinations. One is they're booking passage to Bandareb, and two of them are supposed to be going there. The other one you can't find out exactly where she's going, though.
Any word on when they'll be leaving?
Tomorrow.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, as soon as I understand that fact, I'll get back together with Cho'Gath if
Okay.
we're apart and tell him that I think we better get Adina and Falk
Okay.
because they're leaving tomorrow on a ship to Bandar Aben, as near as I can tell.
Oh, shit.
Aben.
Aben.
Where is that?
It's in Aradoman.
Yeah,
It's the capital city, I believe.
Okay.
Farther south.
Further north.
Let's see if they have it on here.
Isn't it pretty close to the borderlands?
Yeah, as if I remember right. There it is. Yeah. So up over here, and you guys are down here,
Okay.
and it's up
Where
here.
is it?
Up here.
So they're going out around Falme.
Yeah.
Risky ship journey. Although I guess they are kind of reeling from the heroes of the Horn, throwing them back into the sea.
Yeah.
Aren't they still kind of waylaying ships on certain parts around there?
Yeah, I
like
think
sea
so.
folk ones. So
That's the rumors.
as long as we stick close to the shore, might be safe.
Yeah, most of the, if I remember right, most of the trade that happens along the coast there, it's like little skiffs, coast runners, things like that.
Yeah.
As fairly small, fast ships.
Yeah, they're mostly not blue water ships.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we need to book passage of our own then.
Yeah.
Probably best if it's not on the same ship that they're taking.
Did I happen to gather the name of the ship that they're on? Or will be taking? The two of them?
Might have to do an additional gather information.
The name of the ship that they're on is the Sea Swallow. With your gather information, you can find passage as well on a ship called the White Dawn.
Okay, well, how much will that cost?
When will our ship be leaving as well?
You
Same
can
day.
leave at the same time, as that's when the tide's gonna.
Okay. and for horses.
Right.
Factor that in.
Horses and
Yeah.
mule, little kid.
Little kid. I don't carry little kids. So much.
He's now a level 4 armsman. While we're here, we should get him a masterpiece sword
I know. It's probably too late now, though.
For what?
to get Dill a masterpiece sword. Make him a blades master.
You can.
Aaron Mark.
Aaron Mark short sword.
Yeah, we were kidding.
I say you can try, but the masterpiece equipment you guys had to have specially made, and there's some pretty fine weaponry here, but not masterpiece.
We're not getting a 10-year-old a
Yeah,
Aaron Mark
I'm
blade.
not buying that.
Why not? Does that cause some grief there? Let's see.
He's too young to be
Although
a
he's
blades master, but the sword belongs with him. And he with it.
He's killed more enemy combatants than most hardened soldiers.
Just watch. We'll come up against a blade master, and he'll be the one that gets the killing blow.
Probably.
Which would mean, technically, he's a blades master.
We'd be the witnesses, so yeah.
Oh, man, if that happened.
Do they not have?
They might not. It might be in
Yeah.
D&D.
Just a sign of cost.
Well, for everybody, we'll
1,000
say
gold crowns.
Whoa.
82. Say 82 gold crowns. That covers you guys,
The whole
cabins, the horses, all of it, food.
So
That's for everyone, you said, right?
Yes.
40 or 20 gold crowns and 5 marks each, I think.
All right.
I would also, when we arrange our passage and head back to the inn to await Adina, ask the innkeeper where I might purchase a looking glass.
Down at the Looking Glass store.
Durr.
He points you to a couple shops
Okay.
where you can get it.
I'd actually like to have it delivered if that's possible.
Yeah, you can
Good
send
if
a
you could
order
arrange
for
that.
it.
Yeah.
I want a horn
So I have to
delivered.
wait here. It's probably be pretty useful, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever had a character that carried a horn.
We haven't. And from now on, I'm going to get that every game.
So it's 100 gold crowns.
Right. What does it cost for the delivery?
3 silver pieces.
Wow. It costs 100 gold crowns?
Yeah.
Waste of money. Just get closer and look.
Look at this.
Stick
Got
your
one
sword.
big eye at the end of it.
That's until the sun glints off of it and some crazy ass sniper just puts a round through it.
I'll give him the runner 3 marks instead of silver pieces.
Okay. So the next day, before you guys are leaving, there's talk in the Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so you guys
Thanks for the...
had gotten back to the inn and were waiting for Adina and Rafe.
Yeah, well,
Falk.
Falk.
yeah, but we had also were making
Yeah, you guys have
arrangements
made
to
travel
get on a
plans
ship,
as well.
Yeah.
or a boat.
We'll see if I make it back or if
Somehow my
Adina kills me.
purse feels lighter because they made travel plans.
Wait a minute. It's the pesky one power.
Well, I mean, I can pay it all out up front if need be and
Yeah.
gather when we get together.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Well, it might not have been physically possible, actually,
Well,
since
I-
I bought that thing.
I had enough for it.
So what you're saying is you took all of our money when we all get together. You bought yourself a looking glass, and then
Oh, we got to get a ship.
No, I mean, if he didn't have it on hand, I did. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll walk,
82, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I'll kind of be throwing like a small, tiny tantrum, and so I'll kind of walk ahead of him and kind of just ignore him. I'll be ghosting Falk
Okay.
on the entire way back.
Yeah, so you're still pretty shaken from the incident, but
Yeah.
Adina
It
seemed
didn't
to
work.
turn a cold shoulder to you.
She said it would take me to the window. It just went straight up.
40 feet.
Yeah.
It wasn't that high.
That's really high when you got nothing underneath you.
I don't think I would have reacted any better.
Yeah, so as you guys are in the common room waiting, Adina comes in a little bit in a huff, and Falk comes in. He's gotten control of himself.
Still white, though.
Yeah,
White as a
he's
sheet.
not shaking anymore and crying uncontrollably.
Go bathe and change your clothes.
I will ask Rafe to get me a drink.
What? I'll get him a drink.
That's how you know it was serious.
What, some nice double distilled brandy.
No, I'm looking out for him. I'll be like, I'll get you a drink, and then I'll get him a weak tea.
Yeah, you can tell something definitely happened out there. But
Yeah, I'm going to console myself with Rafe that the one power should not be used anywhere near men.
I agree. I'll drink to that.
Well, I'll tell him about many times that the one power has been used by Aes Sedai to save my countrymen in their battles in the Blight.
And that's where it should stay, fighting the Dark One and its minions. Don't ever touch me again is what I say. Leave the one power away.
Isn't the Dark Friend one of the Dark One's minions, though, Falk?
Yes, but the one power was touching me.
To be honest,
Adina
and
sniffs at that.
I mean no offense, but Southlanders are quite soft.
It's true.
Adina, can I borrow the gem for a moment? Here. Go
How much
stand
is it worth?
outside.
It's worth 100 gold.
Thanks.
Go stand outside and fly up to the moon.
Because
Because that's where it was taking me.
to the moon.
Yes, it wouldn't
Mark,
stop.
sorry.
Does the world have a moon?
Yeah.
Does it have more than one?
Yeah.
At least they reference moonlight. I don't think
Yeah,
it has
no,
one.
someone went trying to reach it. They went off in a rocket.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's like a legend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I think Jordan actually said that it was our world.
Yeah.
Just for the
Some
different.
distant spinning of it.
Yeah. I think that's how most fantasy stories I've read have ended up.
It wasn't our generation or our time before the Age of Legends.
Well, maybe it might not have been the Age of Legends in the book, but it was like an analog to it, like a technologically advanced one.
Yeah.
They start to get it in Avienda's Visions of the Future,
Yeah.
like where they're getting guns and laying down railroad and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I have a theory that they're actually in a time loop. So by the time the Seventh Age comes around, Rand's sacrifice is forgotten,
Right. Yeah.
and then they reawaken the Dark One, and then it all starts again.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
So you guys can relay the information that you and Cho'Gath had found to Adina and Falk.
Oh yeah. So it looks like the ladies we're watching are getting ready to sail to Banner Eben.
And
Two of them at least. We couldn't find where the third is going. So but they're doing it tomorrow. So I don't know if we have enough time to make a safe plot to figure out where the third's going.
I guess I'll pen a note to Nadira. I don't know. It'd say something like, me and my sisters are returning home to the Banner Eben, which is Eridoman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're returning home on the morrow, but one is setting out on her own.
Okay. And leave that with the innkeep.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Watch me get in trouble because I said me and my sisters.
Yeah.
And not Aes Sedai. I get birched.
So the ships are going to be leaving in the morning.
Tomorrow? Or,
Yes.
okay, so I can sleep.
Yeah, you can sleep. Their ship is actually going to be departing a couple hours before your guys's. They have less that they need to load up. horses and everything.
And we know this?
Yeah, it's part of the information that you can that
Okay.
you had gathered the other day. Is that they were both setting out at the same on the same day, but not at the same time.
No, what was the name of the ship again?
Theirs
was
is the
the
Sea
White-
Swallow, and yours is the White Dawn.
How much drinking do you need to do to forget?
One
I
of
wouldn't
us needs
say
to be
carry
on
me
their
to
ship.
bed, but
Two
a couple of
glasses
drinks.
wine.
Right.
yeah, for me it'd probably be like 2, maybe 3 glasses of wine.
So, Ray, Falk, one of us needs to be on their ship, or we need to pay somebody that's on their ship to let us know where they go. Like, sailors don't make a lot of money, so
Right.
a few marks.
Yeah, we could try to do that. We could bribe the dockmaster and Ben or Evan too, because
Oh, good idea.
they might have like a
sign in.
yeah. That's
I'll
what I
do
think.
that. I'm like it's
I mean, they're a big merchant city.
home
I would-
city.
Yeah, gather.
Yeah. They have information on
Because we're a
the
merchant
ships
city.
arriving.
We have all sorts of
and goods coming in and leaving.
Could we, because it's going to be ship travel, it's probably going to take quite a while. Do you think we could bribe
It's
our
going to take about
captain?
13 days.
Do you think we could bribe our captain to come a little closer to shore and maybe pick up a little bit of time, get there ahead of them?
Oh, to see if he can put on some speed.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea either.
Dill offers himself to be on their ship.
No,
No.
That's a dangerous mission.
no.
Potentially dangerous.
As he flexes his bowstring. I'll
I'm
do
proud
it
of
for
you.
you.
I'm proud of you, boy, but that's not happening.
Yeah, I prefer the dockmaster because if we do bribe somebody on the ship, there's a chance that
Right,
they
can
might
talk.
blab.
Yeah. Okay, we'll try to bribe the dockmaster then, and we might as well see if we can convince the captain to go a little bit faster.
Yeah, I think that might be something that can happen.
Okay.
Okay. So, are there any other preparations that you guys wanted to make? The innkeep is willing to send runners for
How much is a horn?
a horn.
Yeah, like a war horn, like Boromir's horn. I think there's a musical instrument in the equipment.
Hey, Ray,
Yeah,
would you help me pen a good letter to my family?
sure.
The things we're doing are getting more and more dangerous, and I'd like to send
So,
word
musical
home.
equipment that ranges from, or musical instrument ranges from 5 marks to 10 gold crowns for a masterwork one.
Yeah, I figured that's a good place to start, but I think you're going to have to just set the price because it's not for a marching band. It's just meant to give out.
You get a saxophone.
Right, it's not a trumpet. So, well, why don't I just pay for the regular one?
Yeah, I'd
Call
say,
it good.
and the 5 marks seems pretty fair for even a war horn.
Yeah, okay. I want one of those.
Are you illiterate?
No, I'm not illiterate, but I'm not eloquent.
Oh, okay.
Like, I can read, but I'm not.
Well, yeah, you
I want
can
to write something that's a little bit better.
dictate what you want to say to me, and I'll write it down and do some touch-ups, and then you can read it, see if you like it.
Okay.
So basically, you want to misrepresent yourself to your family like a liar.
Exactly, yes.
I understand.
Okay. Any
Isn't that
any
what
other
you do with
goods?
your family?
My family were killed in a
Oh,
Trolloc
okay.
raid.
Yeah.
What? No, that's it.
See, you would know that if you had a family. though.
Right.
Not
you don't
unless
have
there's
one,
any
do you?
last minute
Antiquing.
bids on my like bites on my lures for antiquing I put out there.
You want high or low?
I'll go high.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't buy a masterpiece bow.
So you got
practice, I never use
94%.
it. Yeah.
So,
I thought about the same thing.
see.
You know, it's like, I haven't used a bow.
Yeah.
so you do hear of someone who had caught wind that you were looking for antiques. Let us see.
He's going to try and sell you the Arthur Hawkwind coins we had. We sold them.
Maybe I could channel light onto the coin and make it seem like it's special, and then maybe he'll buy it right back for like triple the price I just paid.
I guess that's not technically lying.
Oh no, dragons are born. All bonds are broken.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we should have done. Dang it. Just had you do that one weave on the coin I gave her. She probably threw it in the ocean though after I gave it to her.
Oh
The tracking one.
I don't do a weave on that one. If it's something that I've given, it just works.
Oh, okay.
The
So
weave.
you would have to impart the gift.
Yeah. And it'd have to be something special. The coin just wasn't
Special.
enough. Yeah, I think I gave you guys pieces of jewelry.
I know that there's a small part in here.
What are you looking for?
Gives information about it's essentially the wondrous items section.
Oh, it's almost
It's
at
in
the very end.
pretty much.
As okay, there we go. As I believe that there was a little thing in here about
Your beloved son, Falk, 993, the new era. Something like that, right?
Yeah, and have it start. There is no beginnings or endings.
A wind blew out of the sea. It was neither, or it was not the beginning, but it was a beginning.
Arthur Morgan voice. Mix the two. The sea sure is lovely out here. I've been thinking about you. Much love, Falk.
Your beloved boy.
Boy.
That's Shanchin.
I ain't want no trouble, but it seems to just find me. Yeah, you're Sanchin. You just didn't know it. That's how good they are these days.
Oh, I did take
okay.
the
Do you want high or low again?
Ooh. Let's go high.
Okay, as it's a 2% chance.
Oh, that's...
So you have a 99. So the person that you find has a small glass ball, and they say that it's been passed
big
down
brass
through
ones.
generations. They show you that it does work. I'm not sure exactly how, but when they touch it, a light comes on.
They can charge me like 200 gold crowns for a damn light or glow bulb. Son of a... All right, I'll do whatever you... Like Arcana? What would I do for investigating it? 21.
Okay, so yeah, you've actually read about these and even seen some that don't work in the tower. It's a global.
Still might as well. It's all part of the tower. Huh. Does it light up when I touch it?
Yeah, so you actually know a little bit more about it. If you touch it and think of a color and a brightness, it will turn that color and be that bright. So, and it doesn't get warm or go dull, or unless you want it to go duller.
All right. How much are you seeking for it?
They want 400 gold crowns for it.
And that's all it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a pre-breaking item.
Yeah. A priceless artifact for sure, but not quite what I was looking for. Thank you, though.
Let's
Okay.
kill them and take it.
Should have gave her an access key, John.
Next, yeah.
That Choden call, yeah.
There's that one that's broken. Maybe we could repair it.
Yeah, a
Well,
bit of glue.
I think there was more than just the two, right?
Yeah, there's the one in the...
Well, I mean,
museum.
more than the broken one and more than the working pair. Didn't they make a few of
No, I
them?
don't think so.
There could have been lost.
Yeah. I swear that
They planned on it, but during
Was
the Age
that
of
it?
Legends, they shut it down because
Yeah.
they didn't like how much power it drew.
No, yeah, that was their plan for sealing the boar.
Because it scared
But then-
loose there.
But then the dragon was like, I'll just do what I want. And they went, and the
Did it.
rest is history. So not only did he destroy the world, he destroyed the world.
it's true.
What a fool.
Okay. So,
I thought that was Adina's cue to say something about men always ruining everything.
Right. Well, really, it
I
only
don't think
happened
men ruin
because
everything, though. I think Falk ruins everything. And sometimes Rafe, but mostly Falk.
So, you guys gather all the gear that you're going to need. The deckhands get your gear and your horses loaded up.
and Steve
What's that?
and Steve.
Mm-hmm. And Steve the mule?
Yeah.
Donkey? Yeah.
He's a mule.
And in short order, not really a couple hours, you're underway, right? So you know that they had a couple hours lead on you, though, right? You wanted to talk with the captain about... I'll have somebody do a diplomacy.
Who's doing the talking?
Well, my charisma's -2, so probably shouldn't be me.
No.
Go fast.
Captain Mail?
Yes.
Ah, crap. 16.
I'll aid him. No, I won't.
Aid the captain?
Hey, you think it's really safe to be
Well,
going?
hey,
Listening to this lady?
now, John, can't money aid him?
Yes.
Yeah, because we were willing to grease his palms a bit.
Yeah, how much do you guys want to add in?
I could throw in 10 gold crowns.
We'll see what if he responds to that. If he needs more, I'll pitch in some.
John, I don't know if you heard the side chatter, but when we were back in Tanchicho, I had him write a letter to my family, and then I shipped off all the souvenirs that I've been gathering up until this point.
Oh, okay.
How much do you want to charge for that? Just to send it from, well, I guess it's halfway across the country, but...
Where are you from? Gildan?
Andor. Northern Andor.
We'll do... How much are you sending out?
It's £5 in a letter.
Okay. You can find someone who is willing to do it for 5 silver marks.
Okay. I'll give them a full gold crown and tell them to make sure that they stay safe.
Okay. Yeah, they look very appreciative of it. It's, and still a pretty overcrowded, overpopulated area, especially with all the refugees. So any type of work, and especially getting out of the city, is pretty good.
Knew I should have gone to cloud dancing.
As soon as you turn around, he tosses it in the gutter.
So
Probably does, but
how much did you guys want to?
Well, I was going to offer 10 gold crowns.
Okay. Yeah, that would be enough to do it. He says that there's a few places, especially with the current news, of those foreign invaders, he'd be more than happy to really go as fast as he can. He says that the fastest that his ship will make it, though, he can get you there about a day and a half early.
Okay.
that would be good.
Well, much appreciated. Thank you, sir.
So overall, the whole journey is going to take about 13 days. Okay. Even with as fast as your ship is, you never see the other ship, right?
I bet they're one powerizing it.
If we were doing any sort of river travel, I could do it.
Side our eyes on it.
What was the detecting channeling ranges?
There isn't one.
It's done.
But yeah, I'll go to her after the second day and ask her kind of on the side if there's anything she can use the one power to help us move faster.
Wasn't there almost like a sense residue?
There is sense residue.
Okay. Do you have that?
No.
Oh.
But I do suggest a simple flat one of because fades can sense channelers up to 60 feet. It'd be 60 feet times weave level. Or
Well,
just a quick, dirty one.
Easy for women. You'd have always line of sight because of the glow,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Well, you're not able to see them, but I know that there was something about them being able to see what another channel.
Yeah, that's sense
had done.
residue.
Yeah.
And I don't have that feat.
Okay.
So you're going to approach me about channeling?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He still is under the impression that because you're Damani, Sanche,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
Damani.
Well, that, and I had kind of pieced together the size of explosions and things like that.
They were speaking the old tongue, Falk. It just sounded similar.
and I'll say, okay, and I'll do the big wink. And then say, if there's anything that you could do to help the wind, then...
Yeah, like I said, if we were in a river, because that's what current works for, if the ship's traveling fairly straight, we might be able to try it in the ocean if you wanted, but I think it's for river travel.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think there's any parts here that are going to be river. I was looking to see if there was a river route, but it doesn't look like it.
No.
Looks like it ends. So it would be Tanchicho out around Falmey and then to Banderebben. So you guys will arrive there about midday on that 13th day. Okay, or sorry, not 13th.
11 and a half.
Yeah, so midday 11th on the 11th day of travel. As you guys arrive, as Banderebben has been called the Tinker's Blanket, and it's apparent to anyone sailing into the city how it got that name. Where Tanchico's buildings were all pristine white, every shop and home in Banderebben is ablaze with multicolored awnings and flags. The dock itself is pretty busy. So you have a short wait before you guys get your turn to dock. That would be your opportunity to speak with the dockmaster, though.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, grease his palms. Well, first I'll ask for a good inn to stay.
Of the dockmaster? Okay. So, not unlike Tanchicho, Banderebben has a lot of refugees in it as well, fleeing from Tomenhead and other parts of the war-torn area. So the dockmaster initially tells you that it's we're full up pretty much. But you can do a gather information if you'd like to.
I'd aid you, but all of my tricks are old hat here.
I guess all dark ones on luck. 13.
Okay. So that's enough to find or to have him recommend an inn. So he recommends the Silver Carp. It's not too far away from the docks here. A few blocks over in the street layout. But he says that Therese, the innkeeper there, can probably put you up.
Also, we're awaiting a ship, or perhaps it's already arrived. The Sea Swallow?
Yeah, he says that came in 3 days ago.
All right, I'll take out a couple of marks, and I'll be like, do you happen to know... there are 3 women... Two women, sorry. Passengers. Do you happen to know where they are staying?
What kind of marks are they?
I was going to try silver.
Okay, what nationality?
I don't know. You just random.
Just random. Well, do you want to pull out any of the heavier
Any
weights?
particular one?
Yeah.
Andorran silver marks. The
In
gold.
fact, that's all
Yeah.
of what our currency
It's all of what the
Yeah.
currency
Yeah,
is.
Wigan are switched over to that.
It's the gold standard of silver marks.
He eyes it and he says that he might have seen a couple women, but women come through the docks all the time.
Oh, my mistake. These women were, and I'll hand over a gold crown, Andorran.
Okay. So yeah, he says that he does remember seeing 2 women 3 days ago from the Sea Swallow. He says that he sent them to the same inn, to the Silver Carp.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the information.
Yeah.
We need to find a different inn to stay at.
What better place to stay than right under their noses?
Right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Anywhere else.
Still not recognize me. I changed my coat.
I mean, if we go find where that is,
Yeah,
we should be able to find a nearby.
hopefully. According to the dockmaster, the city's pretty full, and I'm not suggesting we stay at the Silver Carp. It just might
Right.
be difficult.
Do you guys want to do gather informations around there?
Yeah, we'll walk by the inn first just to get its
Okay.
location and then ask around. bother rolling all these 19s out here. Let's see what I get. Yeah.
Did you get a 19 too?
No, 5.
And he dice bounced off his metal one like it was injured.
Shattered.
Yeah.
Chipped.
Okay, so Adina
28.
and Cho'Gath.
Half of that.
Okay. And Falk
19.
and Rafe.
14.
Okay. So,
It's because I know the city.
Rafe, one of the first things that you hear is that the Panarch in Tanchicho had left for a period, but when she came back, that she was assassinated. Okay. People say that it was she was poisoned by Tarvalan witches.
That's probably how it happened.
Cho'Gath, you get information that the dragon reborn was seen in the sky at Falme, but has disappeared to gather an army. Mm-hmm. No information on the women, though. Falk, you hear that Tyr is finally going to invade Ilion. No information on the women still, though. Adina, you hear that the White Tower has captured the false dragon Mazrim Tame with the help of Davram Bashir and the Saldaean army. They say that his power was broken on the same day that the battle in the sky appeared above Falme. You do get information that the two women you're looking for had been there and moved on already. They only stayed for a day.
Okay.
You can also do a sense motive. All of you, sorry.
Oh, thank God. Gotta get that Rafe sense motive in there.
Dang.
Would you get a 4 too?
But it's a 19.
Adina
Dang it. Where'd it go? 15.
and Cho'Gath
10.
and Falk.
4.
Rafe.
19.
So, Rafe, you notice that the people that you're talking to, as the day goes on, they start to get jumpy, a little jittery, almost like they're fearful of night coming.
The night coming? Mm-hmm. So it'll be like 2 o'clock. They're like, well, gotta get off to my home. Night's almost
Gotta
here.
get some dinner and
Early to bed, early to rise.
It's barely past midday. What are you talking about?
Oh no, once the sun gets past its zenith.
A cloud passes over the sun, and there's that shade, and everybody's like, ah. Oh.
Thought it was gone for sure that time.
all right. So you have the information that they'd passed on.
Now that we can't follow
Yep.
him some places, John.
Well, the Dark One,
Pass
he'll,
through town.
yeah, he'll shell them back out.
So does it seem like they went to that inn that they were?
Yes.
What was it
The Silver Carp. They did stay there. They were there for one night and then they left.
I take it we'd get that information from the Silver Card.
Yes.
Does the innkeep know where they went?
So,
I'm not one to gossip, but
let's see. She says that she doesn't know exactly where they went, but they were headed northwest along the road to Saldea. As whether or not that's where they end up, who knows?
okay. Thank you very much. Should we stay here for the night?
Yeah.
We'll take rooms.
Okay, so the Silver Carp is it's a relatively small establishment. It's a little 2-story inn. Therese, the woman that you were speaking to, is a lithe woman with wavy dark hair and flashing blue eyes. She has her daughter there, Sabira, helping her, and so she'll show you to your rooms. How many rooms do you guys want?
No, I want my own.
Okay. Then
I'll
were you
share
guys
if
gonna
it's a
share
problem.
again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Space is a problem.
Okay. So it'll be five silver pieces for each room.
No.
All right. Do you guys want to gather any more information, or do you want to? What do you want to do with the rest of the day? So it's about 3:30 right now.
Yeah, once I get settled, I'll go down in the common room and try to figure out why everybody's so jumpy.
Yeah. I was going to settle into training Rafe's horse.
Okay.
I'll sit in the common room and just keep an eye out.
Okay. So, Adina, what do you want to be doing?
I guess I'll try to figure out if when they were here for the night, if they talked to anyone or had any runners going to and fro.
Okay. Yeah, they really didn't have much contact. Therese says that they got a private dining room. They had some servants with them and some guardsmen, but she doesn't remember anybody carrying messages.
All right. I guess then if that's all that's going to do, I'll just bathe, eat, rest up
Okay.
for the rest of the day.
So as evening approaches, the common room starts to clear out rather early. For anybody that goes outside at any point, you also see that the streets are starting to clear out. Shutters are starting to be drawn,
Yeah.
and for a town this size, it's not that common to see something like this.
Yeah, obviously I want to find out why that's happening.
Okay. So, are you going to question Therese about it?
Well, whoever's in the common room, like the bartender, is that who that is? Therese?
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, Therese, what's going on outside?
So we'll do a diplomacy check for anybody who'd like to talk with Therese about this.
11. What's up outside?
Being ugly and mean really hurts your interactions with people.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I usually talk with my sword.
Now link charisma to all your damage. Watch it go out the window.
Yeah, because half my ear got burned off by the cold and the blight.
so when you ask her that, she changes the subject to where you've been or where you had come from. Right?
Oh. Yeah, I'll tell her the basic places, not any details. Like we were in, a bazaar and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and she has the typical Domani, as from what you've seen around the city so far, way of talking to any of you three, at least, where she's pretty suggestive.
Oh, I see.
Without saying anything, right?
Right.
Like leaning in a little too
Real
closely,
flirty.
laughing a little bit. It's all
Are you
grace and beauty.
avoiding all the Domani women?
One's enough in my life. But no, I'm still working on training your horse.
Falk's got to be freaking out right now.
'cause they all can
All
channel.
of them can channel.
Yeah, well, when she changes the subject, I'll just go with it because obviously she doesn't want to talk about it. So
Okay.
I'm not going to press her into it. That'd be rude.
I will let anybody else who wants to bring it up do a diplomacy as well.
Well, I wasn't talking with her, but I was
Who are you
speaking
gonna...
around the common room.
Okay, yeah, you can do that in the common room
Diplomacy?
as well. Yes. As when you try to bring it up, people are avoiding avoiding that conversation. Most of the time, they just ignore you like they didn't hear what you said. But some of them will change the subject or just continue talking about whatever you were talking about before. What'd you get?
16.
Okay. So it's actually Sabira who you have been talking to when you bring up the question of what's going on. As
This
she
is the
sighs.
innkeeper's daughter.
Yes.
Answer yourself, Rafe.
You can stay in whatever room you like. You can drink whatever you want, but keep your hands off. My God, that's one of those setups.
She says to you that it's the night. We're all afraid. So many people have vanished, and all in darkness. As out of the street, out of their rooms, as though the night itself swallowed them up. And not just any people, but always the young, the beautiful, and the beautiful. The flower of Eridomen stolen from our gardens. No loss is so sad as that which you treasure the most.
What's that?
Well, they take the young and the beautiful, and you're old and ugly, so you're perfectly safe.
Are you old? Yeah. You're an old man.
Yeah, what is everybody's charisma?
I'm only 19.
10.
10?
14.
14?
12.
12? And Choga?
6. Yeah, well,
Be mistaken for a dog.
Well, it's kind of hard to judge just how handsome or unhandsome you are with a lance
Yeah.
going through your middle.
yeah.
So-
Well, it isn't just looks, though, so I also am just...
As night starts to approach, you notice that the Civil Watch has increased quite a bit. In the daytime, you would see them, in smaller packs, out and about the area, but now they seem to be everywhere. Right.
That's what I figured out was the somebody was snatching young and beautiful people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You're in grave danger, Rafe.
is there
No.
is there anything in the blight that does with my knowledge of the blight?
Nothing that kidnaps people, but there's definitely things that swallow you up and can make you disappear pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean specifically young and attractive. Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Is there a number?
Drakkar, things like that, they don't really care if
Right.
you're young and beautiful.
Is there a number of these disappearances?
She doesn't know an exact number, but she says that there's been that every day there's stories of multiple people missing. No one's safe anywhere.
I wonder if at some point they will just not have any memory of the people that disappeared.
She compels all of Bandaraben.
No, when they get balefire.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because he hit it with a balefire that may take it back.
She made
that
it out,
far.
though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She did it. Anyway.
Well, he took a whole palace out with it.
Yeah.
true.
And if that's where these people are disappearing to be her servants, then
Yeah.
Might be, but that wouldn't
So-
make sense because she goes after usually royalty, right?
true.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, she
But she doesn't
has, because she has a cave somewhere where she has so she's got servants everywhere. She
Yeah.
just put lesser. So I
Does
think
that-
her pets are royalty,
Yeah.
but she has.
But all the servants
Many.
that everybody, like the chair made out of people, right? That was just random pretty people, is what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Well, I guess for Rafe, his first thought was just some sort of killer, but then the frequency's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's very consistent, nightly that this is happening. And you do notice, she is a very good-looking girl.
So here's the plan: we take the innkeeper's daughter and we set up a trap.
Okay.
Does this trap involve you and her in a room?
In a room alone.
And we're gonna get her a bow, put her up on top of the roof, and I'm gonna stand in the street till this killer comes out.
Need a bell.
No, do you want to set up
No,
a
but
trap?
you were down there, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I had discovered about it,
Okay.
and that. I don't know. I just don't even know what to think about it.
Well, my first thought would be shadow spawn, but this far south.
And it doesn't seem like it'd be related to the women we're following
True.
because they weren't doing that in Tanchicho.
Right.
Or, I mean, I don't even know why or how they do that.
Well,
I'm not telling you, it's getting to Cho'Gath.
why don't we... Well, I guess we could tell our companions and see what they think.
Okay. But I am cocky enough to think that just walking the streets and fighting our way out of however this happened. Little do I know.
You need to do that whole scam essentially on the innkeep's daughter.
Right.
The you're in danger, and I'm the only man between you and whatever lurks out there.
Oh, Rafe, hold me tighter.
Yeah. Hail to the king, baby.
Really. Oh. Staying focused.
That's a first.
Well,
Yeah, something's up. He's got a
Yeah.
scam.
It's my one armsman.
we are chasing these
Well-
dark friends, and this doesn't seem to have anything to do with us. So,
Does sound like a dark friend plot, though.
why don't we keep a close eye on the innkeep's daughter?
Okay.
I'll go up to the innkeep and offer to sleep in her daughter's room tonight.
She's like, what? No, you don't understand. She's in danger.
So, if you
She's
do,
incredibly attractive.
you'll gain a temporary -2 reputation for Vander Eben.
It should be a temporary +2, and everyone knows that he's trying to perv on the.
Or, I'm sorry.
innkeep's daughter.
You suffer a -2 penalty to any like gather information.
diplomacy.
Yeah, as you gain a reputation there for
being a perv.
what would be considered lewd behavior for that area.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm
Okay,
Weird.
I know, right?
I offered to sleep with your daughter tonight.
Well, they're
Out of the kindness of my heart.
Kindness of my heart.
Yeah,
I
she.
guess nothing for tonight.
Okay, I was gonna say she does. Talking with her, she mentions that a few of our family members have gone missing, and even
Where'd they
some of the
disappear
royal
from?
family, their houses. Says that even some of the royal royal family has gone missing. Right, no one's been ransomed back yet. Though.
Well, okay, so maybe we should stand guard tonight.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to stay up and stand guard close enough to her room to be within earshot, but not close enough to arouse suspicions from her mother.
So are you all gonna stay up?
We'll just
I think I'd
form
take
a triangle in
shift
front
or
of her door.
Yeah,
kind of do a watch.
Okay.
Well, we probably should have somebody in the common and somebody in the room, or do you just want to do one person?
We could do two and then have one person sleeping. I think.
For some reason, I was envisioning wings or levels or something, and it might. I mean, if it were to happen to, like, say, the innkeeper's daughter or Adina,
You're talking about the inn.
Yeah.
I was like, wings or levels? What the hell is he talking about? This isn't.
the taint's got me. I don't know how sprawling it is, but one person might.
It's a pretty compact inn.
Oh, so
Yeah,
maybe
So,
one person
like
will do.
maybe many floors, but not sprawling.
it's 2 floors.
Okay.
But I mean, that's any young, attractive person. So one of us may even be a target.
Where is her room?
They have her and her mom have rooms towards the middle of the inn upstairs.
Upstairs?
Yeah.
How far away is that from our room?
Your guys' room is about 3 doors down. Adina's room is 2 doors on the opposite direction.
Okay, so I will just take a chair outside Adina's room, and that'd
Okay.
be close enough to hear
Yeah.
either of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you think?
Like it.
Okay.
What's the watch order that you guys want to set?
I'll go all night if need be.
Me too. Chugga chugga.
I'll be up in the middle.
Okay. So you want to say about 4 hours
Yeah.
for you? Okay. Adina?
I don't know
Sleep?
any of this is going
Okay.
on.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Dill wants to be part of this too.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you told him
little
to
young,
protect
but-
Adina,
Yeah.
so that's what he's got to do.
Yeah.
But he's actually going to nod off about an hour into
Right.
so,
I don't want
Remember
to
to
go to
discipline
sleep.
him thoroughly.
Right.
yeah. So,
Probably the worst crime you can commit in the Borderlands. Fall asleep on watch.
Yeah.
Outside of being a dark friend.
we'll do a concentration check from you three.
Never mind.
Does anybody have endurance?
The feet. No. Dark One's own luck. Some
Yeah, you got 13 days worth
No.
of it.
Right.
No. Okay.
Oh, it's almost 19.
What are we doing? Concentration?
We're falling asleep.
Yeah, concentration.
15.
Okay. And
I'm trying to
Rafe
think if I should burn my other one.
is you're good, Brandon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
What
want
did you get?
I got a 1.
Okay, yeah, you fall asleep.
So me and Dill just kind of lean up against
Lean up
Nothing's
against
getting
each other.
past.
What did
yeah,
you get?
I'll do it. That's better. A little bit, but not much. 11.
Okay, so you're good as well.
I have a -1 to that.
What was your first roll?
It was 5, then 9, then 12.
Consecutively better. I was hoping you had a
What's
1 in
your
there.
listen? Just the
Base listen is a 9.
okay. So we'll have you, Cho'Gath, and Rafe do listen checks. This is about 4 hours into it.
Dark One's own luck.
Okay.
I keep forgetting you have that feat in
14.
mind called BS every time you do it. like
unarmed.
you're doing your joking thing and then you actually re-roll it.
Yeah.
He's really got it.
Yeah, I remember him like taking it, but it just every
Rafe?
time.
12.
Okay. So, Cho'Gath, you hear from downstairs the tinkle of broken glass, followed by several muffled thuds, drift up from downstairs. The sounds seem to come from the rooms. They come from the wall that is by the kitchen. The kitchen, Adina's room, their room, and the room next to it would be above the kitchen.
Okay, so it's below me.
Yes.
I will shout to arms, draw my sword, and rush down there.
Okay. So that'll wake you up and deal as well.
Trollocs in the kitchen. The Great Hunt.
Let's see. Okay. So you're going to go downstairs?
Towards the sound, yeah.
Okay. So you can make it down the stairs to the door in the kitchen as your free action before initiative. Rafe. You didn't hear it, but Cho'Gath
Heard
shouted
his call.
2 arms and then ran off down the stairs.
Okay, well, I'll draw my short sword and head towards his shout. Did you say the kitchen?
I did
you
say in the kitchen. Yeah.
Okay, well, then I'll head to where that is.
Okay, so you can make it there too. Your action would be taken by waking up. Same with Dill. Adina, you hear from outside Cho'Gath shout to arms, and they're in the kitchen, and then Boots running down the stairs, 2 sets.
All right. Yeah, I'll get up and I guess I'll throw a blanket around me and poke my head out my door.
Okay. So you see, you don't see Cho'Gath or Rafe, but you see Dill and Falk kind of wiping the sleep from their eyes. You see a couple chairs that were posted up like they would have been standing watch in the hallway.
What's this about?
I'll reply, enemies in the kitchen, milady. And then I'll yawn.
Guess I'll shake my head and start walking towards the kitchen.
Okay.
The stairs, I guess.
Yeah, so you can get to the stairs.
Who are those then? I don't know.
And then we'll have an initiative.
I thought that was you.
Oh, crap.
Boom. Boom. Nice. Ah, not as good as mine.
All right. Adina,
21.
Cho'Gath,
23.
Falk,
24.
Rafe.
4.
Finally, someone normal.
Oh, you're one to talk, John.
Yeah, you don't got any room to talk about.
That's it. After we're done here, meet me outside.
Yeah,
Getting curb stomped.
it would be funny if we did. Why did you do it? He made a joke about initiative. He doesn't have a
Dare
right
you.
to.
Did you ever see that Reno 911?
Podcast?
Did you ever see the Reno 911 episode where they got called to a D&D game?
No.
Because the game master hit one of his players with an actual battle axe because he was trying to cast a spell outside of his spell list
All right.
or something like that.
Falk.
I'm actually going to try and wake up the innkeeper's daughter to make sure that they're safe. The innkeeper and the daughter.
Okay, so are you gonna enter the room?
Thought you heard the TV on.
I will open it and poke my head in to yell at her.
Okay, so
Exactly like that.
Therese is getting out of bed. There's a small room that's attached to this one that's her daughter's, and you see she's moving towards that door.
Okay. And so yeah, I go. Ah!
I'm picturing you
slam the
full
door.
on Gene Simmonsing it too.
Did you want to do anything?
But yeah, I'll say it. Are you safe, ma'am?
She says that she is. She's gonna go check on her daughter. Cho'Gath.
Yes.
So you were at the back door.
Yeah. The kitchen door.
Yes, that's the back door.
I'll go in.
Okay. But you made it to the exit door, the one that goes from the kitchen to the outside.
I'm in the kitchen.
Yes.
And I don't see anything.
No, the sound was coming from the wall that would have been the outside of the kitchen, right?
Oh, like in the alley or whatever. Yeah. I'll go out.
Okay. So when you get out there, you see glittering on the streets is glass. And if you look up, there's the window, which, if you can imagine, is would have been
I've been played for
Sabina's
a fool.
room.
Yep.
Is broken out.
Okay.
You see rope that's still attached there.
Yeah.
And do a spot.
8.
Okay. You notice some cloth a little bit down the alleyway that doesn't belong.
Okay.
Because it doesn't look like it's one of the flags or anything that would have blown off a building, right?
Yeah.
Because it looks more like a rag.
All right. I'll go check it out.
We'll go on to Adina.
I'll just keep heading towards the kitchen.
Okay.
See if I can catch up.
So you can get down to where Cho'Gath is, and when you get there, I'll have you do a spot as well.
21.
Okay, so you notice some blood around the broken glass there, and you see about 150 paces away down the alley some dark forms moving off.
Over there.
Okay.
You always have your horse under you, right?
Right.
Sitting in the
It was
chair.
in my chair, yeah.
Okay, so they're moving off at a hurried pace.
How far away are they?
Now they are, that'd be 210. Yeah, 210.
All right. I'll brace Sayadar, but I need to get a lot closer.
All right. What's your dex?
My dex?
Yeah.
14.
Okay, so you're, or I'm sorry, Rafe. What's your dex?
You want? 15.
Okay, yeah. So it goes you then.
Okay. And I was at the kitchen door.
Yeah, you made it to the kitchen door, so you can get out there. And Adina had just said down the alleyway.
Okay. So yeah, I'll follow off the way she was indicating. I guess double move
Okay.
for now.
So yeah, so they'll still be. Well, let's see. You would have used one to get around. So you can get 170 feet away from them.
Okay.
Dill comes down. He follows after Adina. Falk.
Okay, so I'll go through her room and into her daughter's room,
Okay.
where I'm guessing she's not there.
Yeah, so the bedroom is small and modestly furnished. The window stands open, one shutter hanging ajar, broken glass forming a jagged pattern. The bed is empty, bedclothes strewn over the floor towards the window. Other than that, the shattered chips of glass catching the moonlight across the floor. Nothing seems out of place.
Do I hear them outside through the window?
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the window and jump down.
Okay.
Can you
There's a
land right
rope
on
there
top of me or something.
that you can use as
Okay.
well.
Yeah, I can try and use that. I want to descend at pretty quick speed, so I don't want to take a lot of time holding the rope.
Yeah, you can do. What is it? Do your use rope.
Maybe a climb.
Yeah, I should.
Or I guess
never-
climb, sorry. I don't know why I said it's already tied
Climb
off.
or-
So do a climb.
They're the same.
sorry.
I
Oh,
got a
is it?
6.
6?
That was your chance to re-roll it.
Do acrobatics.
That was a good fast rappel.
Yeah, just fall straight.
hands
down.
or legs.
So
It's right on his head.
Oh, poop my pants again.
yeah, you can make it down. It's a 5 for
Okay.
a rope with a wall to brace against or a knotted rope.
Okay,
So
that
was a
still too
precarious
hard
thing,
in
though.
Brandon's campaign for my other character.
you didn't drop a helicopter on me. So yeah.
Well, to be fair, in D&D, climbing is kind of set up to fail if you're middling talented at it. Because
Yeah.
you make a check like every 15 feet or something like that, or
Yeah.
less, depending on the difficulty. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
At least if you don't have a knotted rope. If you have a knotted rope, then you're in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
It really benefits from having one that is good at it
Yeah,
and then enough rope.
yeah.
And even then, all it does is take that. Is it 10 or more or 15 or more and just start falling?
Okay. Cho'Gath.
Pittons.
So I will run as fast as my Shinar and legs will take me after these dastardly perpetrators.
Are you going to do an actual run or double move?
Shinar and bow-legged shuffle.
A run.
Okay.
Because they're like 200.
Looks like he's riding a
They're
horse still.
210.
Yeah, I'd have to do a run.
And are you 30 or 20?
30.
Okay. So you'll gain 120 on him.
Okay.
We sorted out the armor problem, remember?
You did.
Huh? I don't have full plate on that.
Oh,
But if he did, it's been sorted out.
All right. Adina.
I don't really know if I want to go running through a bunch of dirty ass alleyways in my shift.
It's true.
Yeah, you have to. You don't have time to go get clothes on you. That's why you shouldn't sleep in a shift. I don't.
Have you ever tried it though?
No, I haven't. I don't even actually know what it is.
Yeah, I guess I'll hike up the blanket that I
shift?
have around
Yeah,
me.
what's a shift?
And isn't that how it's pronounced?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
It's underclothing. It's like a nightgown that they wear underneath dresses.
Look it up. We need to know what a shift is right now. What it looks like.
So,
Basically, like the nightshirt that Scrooge wears in.
Oh, those big baggy things?
Yeah, except a little bit
Riskier up top.
thingy.
no, like thinner strap up top. Sometimes.
I'm sorry, you were going to move?
Yeah, I'm gonna hike up the blanket and take after Cho'Gath.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
You should.
It's Little House on the Prairie pajamas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they wear that under the dress.
So, you guys are, 90 feet now?
Was it there 210? And we were
Yeah.
120.
You moved to 120. So, yeah, you're 90 feet away now. At the end of your run.
I'll tackle him.
90
Yeah.
foot.
Well, no, I'm gonna Red Dead Redemption tackle them so it will work. I just hone in on them.
All I ever do is like jump to the sides. I hate that especially when I'm
Just
arming
tackle
or aiming. I'll like look down the scope and then all of a sudden I'm like jumping to the side, usually off a rock.
Just tackle them, John.
So they move another 60 feet.
So now they're 150.
So yeah.
They're still within range.
And then Rafe.
So yeah, I will run now
Okay.
if I can. 120 feet.
At the
So
end of
you
your
are
run,
100 feet away from them now.
draw your club and make that motion like a horizontal swing motion. You'll send out a club wind slashing damage.
Right.
We already know that's what the club sounds like coming out of its
Yeah.
little
On my belt.
Loop.
belt. Yeah.
I'm picturing like slivers flying off of it too, because it's just some splintered piece of board.
Yeah, he basically found the table leg. Or
It
something.
makes inexplicable like gun handling noises that you see in shows. And if you just like touch it, it's like
Anytime, they,
Has a dull metallic gleam in the moonlight.
anytime anybody so much as looks at a gun in a movie, it makes that stupid sound that no gun ever made.
All right. Go back to Falk.
I'll sprint down right behind Rafe.
Okay. And Cho'Gath.
Now, do I see? What do I see now? I'm looking at these. What do I see? How many of
So
them?
there are a total of 3 of them. They have. Oh, where is it? So they have a limp form slung over the shoulders of one of the larger guys.
Okay.
Their faces aren't covered. They have some rope with them and a pouch on at their side as well.
Okay, so there's 3 plus the limp form, or 2?
Yes, 3 plus the limp form.
Okay. Well, I will continue my run directly for the one carrying the limp form.
Okay, so they had moved the 60.
Yeah, they were
that means they're
150, and I go 120.
okay. So they're 30 feet away from you now.
Yeah, I'll tell them as a free action to halt in the name of the light. I'll tell them to fill their hands.
break the seal.
Guess you better have been armed.
Yeah. You should
Should have
arm
armed
yourself.
himself. Yeah, there you go.
I imagine that you have your lance crooked in your elbow and you're just charging down with your lance on foot.
Well, he uses it like a bow staff
Right.
when he's not on his horse.
twirling it up.
Okay, so they don't heed your warning. They just...
This is illegal. What they're doing is illegal.
That's why they're running.
You're breaking the law.
I
Dumb
cannot.
criminal scum.
I cannot stand
Adina.
this. We have laws
How-
for a reason.
Far across is this alleyway?
It's about 15 feet.
Excellent. I will hardened air across the entire alleyway up
Okay.
ahead of them. I'll move 30 feet up, and so I'll do it like 10 feet ahead of them.
Okay.
And it's 15 feet. It's the whole thing.
The whole length.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Rafe.
Continue to close the distance.
So with a double move that will put you, or with a run you could make it to them.
Might as well
Yeah.
get cut down. No, I'll run up to Shogoth.
Okay.
He's in the lead.
So he was 30 feet away from them.
Impossible. Nobody can catch me.
I almost
passed
caught you. I don't
All
have
right.
foot.
It ought to be a skill.
So you
Yeah.
guys, from behind you, you hear hoofbeats in the alley, and Dill comes by on a horse. That's why he didn't do anything last round, as he was getting a horse.
Son of a bitch.
Good thinking.
Until he crashes the horse into hardened air and
Yeah.
snaps its neck.
Did he have one of our lances?
No, he's
Dresses
got
your armor.
he's got his bow though. But he's gonna ride up to Adina and
Right over.
guide with please.
Watch him break my concentration.
And then he'll take a shot at one of the kidnappers.
That's extremely reckless behavior.
Where does he learn this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm dismissing this kid. He's starting to outshine the player character.
but he missed, so don't worry.
Does it
GM
ping off
insert.
of the invisible
That's
hardened air?
even worse.
No, it just
So
off
high.
the
No adopted son of mine would
yeah,
have
off
missed
the,
a shot like that.
round.
So
Well, he's got to
walk
roll.
up to him, right click.
He's got to roll low at some point.
No.
Oh, all right, Dark One's own luck. Was, well, he rolled a 3,
Yeah, that ain't gonna do it.
so you got to teach him to shoot at night. So you said that was 10 feet in front? Mm-hmm. Okay, so they continue running, and does that do any type of damage?
There would just be whatever you figure you get from running 10 feet into a wall. I'd say probably some dual 1d6.
Yeah,
Well,
1d6
they're running
probably.
full speed. It's, I would say, more than 1d6.
They're probably dead.
Although they've just-
They splat down. It's like a couple sixes.
Slide down.
No, you could easily kill yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running full speed.
But they probably got her head out ahead of them. Dash it into that.
In case there's any tripwire.
I figured that they probably couldn't be running, right?
They
probably
were all
double.
double moving.
yeah, they're moving half a run.
Yeah.
They don't even want to get away. Wake me up when they're serious.
Jogoth sat in his room and watched from his window while they got farther and further away.
Amateur.
It was at that moment Jogoth knew.
So they go running, continue forward, and then they all just smash into something and fall over.
Okay.
And they're 30 feet away from you, and it's your move.
Yeah, well, I'll move up to the one that has the girl. What is his state?
He looks a bit bewildered and scared, honestly,
Dead.
as he's confused because there's open alley in front of him.
Yeah.
But
Are they armed?
they don't have any weapons in hand, but you do see a dagger and a sap on his belt.
I'll say, any of you try and get up and I'll put you down. And then I'll tell the girl to...
That should go double for her.
Yeah, she's
She's like, you just said.
she isn't awake.
Okay.
They sacked her. I always wanted to use one of those.
Well, I want to stand in a position that will give me an attack of opportunity against either of the three if they try to stand up.
Okay, and that would pretty much be right in front of him.
Right in front
or
of the
right
first
behind him,
one,
I guess, yeah.
And then I will wait for my companions to get here while I keep them covered.
Okay. I'm sorry. It should have been Falk.
That's
But
okay.
it's
I
all right.
still had to run
Yeah.
to catch up.
As you'll make it
I'll make it to where,
where everybody was,
yeah.
this round. So you'll be 30. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be where Brandon starts his walk up from.
Yeah. And then Adina.
I'll just continue holding the weave for now,
Okay.
in case they get up and try to run.
So they do attempt to get up.
Okay.
So
Well, I'll slash one's face off. 19.
it's a hit. You want to go for 1, 2, or 3?
1.
Okay.
5. 6 damage.
Okay.
Be sure to keep that face for your next coat.
Yeah. Make a cloak out of scalps.
Keep
So
that face.
yeah, you give him a good slash across the chest. He's not wearing. They're just wearing normal clothing. So the other two,
Is he still alive?
yes.
Okay.
The other two will stand up, and they. Did you grab the girl at all?
No.
No. Okay. So they stand up and they position it so that she's behind them, right? And then they'll draw their saps.
Okay.
And then Rafe.
So I'll move up next to Cho'Gath again, and I'll try to
You call that a club?
call that a... no, I'll just try to add some intimidation to Cho'Gath's intimidation. Get
Club
him.
art not to have powdered lead and springs in it.
So you're gonna intimidate,
Yeah, I'll tell him that.
or you're gonna because Cho'Gath attacked.
Yeah. They're on the
already.
fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll go up and slash him with my short sword.
Okay.
Club.
Short club.
Piercing damage with his club. He wields his club like a rapier.
I missed.
What'd you get?
8.
Okay, yeah, that's a miss. All right. Dill will take a shot again. He hit this time. It's a short bow's 1d6.
Yep.
Okay. So he'll shoot the one that you slashed at.
Good boy.
Was it? Oh man, like marking targets as a tank. He knows the fundamentals that most D&Ds or most DDs never learn, which is to attack what the tank is
Right.
attacking.
So Arrow takes this guy. Doesn't quite kill him, but
Good.
he looks pretty bad.
Yeah, well, he's about to look worse. Because I don't stand for kidnapping.
And then Falk.
So Rafe is kind of squared off against one. Cho'Gath squared off against one. There's one left.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is room for one more person up there.
Okay. I'm
You
going
should
to
try
turn
and get
my
flanking.
run into a charge to
Yeah.
attack him. And I'm going to power attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll subtract 5 from my attack to add to my damage. 10.
That's miss.
We were all fearful for a moment. Oh, the power.
Yeah.
Never mind.
With a plus 11,
Cho'Gath.
I could get away with taking some off against
Yeah.
an
The only
unarmored
reason you
target.
minus everything like that is if you're attacking an ally
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
don't want to hit.
Yeah.
I will attack
Lessons
the
from
one that I
medics.
attacked before that
Okay.
just got hit with the arrow.
Yeah. Wield it two-handed, Justin, and just minus like 2. That'll give you like plus
29.
That's definitely a hit.
16.
Cut him in half.
6 damage again.
Okay, so that drops him, because he only had 2 hit points left.
I'll cleave to the next guy.
Okay,
What's that?
8.
19.
that's a hit.
12 damage.
That drops him too.
Cleave.
Greater cleave?
I don't have it yet.
Just borrow
Next,
it.
next level.
Oh, come on, give us
One's own
6.
cleave.
Borrow it for madness points. Did you
Yeah.
sign off on that?
Give us some madness.
Adina.
I'll just keep holding that wall for now.
Okay. And then, so this last one is the one that's facing off against Justin. And he's going to try and attack with his sap.
Does it provoke an attack from me? Because it makes me mad. Provokes an attack.
I get what you're doing there. 15?
It's a miss.
Okay. So he swings a little too wide. But, Rafe. So, Cho'Gath just destroyed 2 people.
Yeah, so I slashed
used
the
to it.
one's throat and then reversed my sword and stabbed it right in the throat of the other one.
And so the last one that's left is one that's squared off against Falk.
Shattered.
Yeah.
Well, I'll move
Came out of
over
his cheek.
if necessary
Yeah, you
and
can.
attack. 12.
That's a hit.
3 damage.
Nice.
Nice shot.
I picture a little star appearing
Yeah.
when you hit him.
And Dill will shoot.
This guy needs to surrender.
It's a hit.
And you try to take one alive.
6.
Too late.
Okay. So he's not down yet, but
And they could
he's
be
not
under
looking too
compulsion
great.
themselves.
All free action to take him alive. Try to take him alive. I say it as a free action. It's free.
okay.
Don't cost nothing.
Don't cost nothing.
Don't cost that thing.
Falk. So
Free
Cho'Gath
actions ain't
says
free.
to take him alive.
Okay. So this time I'll swing to try and hit him with the flat of my sword.
Was that a -2?
4.
Minus 4.
Okay.
And
It,
this is
won't,
the
it
one.
doesn't
And
matter.
power attack.
He'll still hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Alright,
power attack. Nice.
5. Jesus. 8.
Dark one lucky.
Miss.
You can borrow for some madness.
Cho'Gath.
I will do the same.
Okay.
Just throw away your dice.
Yes, I did.
Come on, Justin.
I have rolled like 30 3s and 4s with that thing.
Yeah, he knows when
I
the
am-
dice is dead.
Let's not speak about it anymore then.
What is that?
8.
Again. That's like your third.
16?
That's a hit.
Yeah, this is subdual.
Okay.
10 damage. Subdual.
That knocks him out.
Those were
He's
all
at negative.
Those are ones I gave you?
Subdual.
Or, well,
Did you get
yeah.
that from me?
So you take whatever damage
I
he
gave,
had, and
must
then
have been
Give it
John I
to,
gave
I
it.
think it was either John
over
or
it is
Travis,
how
but
many-
no, I found one
Yeah,
of those
so
sets kind of
it's,
good.
what, 1 an hour?
Yeah. That's
I
real cheap.
don't know.
Yeah,
So-
they were like $9 for 5.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, the 2 are dead. The one's knocked out.
Good.
The girl still hasn't woken up yet.
Well,
I'll-
shout back to Adina and Dill that he's down. He's
Right.
unconscious.
I'll drop the weave and I'll walk up and I'll delve sugar tits there.
Damn it.
John.
So, do you need a roll for that at all?
No.
Or it just tells you, okay. She is not knocked out. She's actually being affected by a poison.
They drugged her.
Yeah. You guys want to search these guys before you head back to the inn?
Yep.
Okay. So they all have daggers, saps, and 2 doses of Ophthal. Not sure how you say that. Ophthal or IAL. Ophthal.
Beats me.
The girl's been poisoned. I suggest you two take her back to the inn.
Would we, with a knowledge nature, would we be able to determine the effects of that?
Yeah. Actually, you
Yeah,
can do
Margaret.
your blight knowledge as well.
Oh, okay.
Guess we can all roll.
Dark one. Huh?
Thought you already did it today.
Oh, that's right.
13 on the knowledge
Is
nature.
it past midnight?
It is. Yeah.
20.
Okay. You're pretty familiar with what this is. What did you get, Rafe?
18.
And Dina, did you want to do one?
I got a 9 on my knowledge
Okay.
blight.
So, this is something that you two have heard of. You've actually seen before. It comes from a bush in the blight that renders the victim unconscious and makes them susceptible to the to shadow spawn.
Oh, okay.
So, and so you guys can gather her and take her back to the inn, where we'll end for tonight.
I want those two to take her back. I want Shogoth to stay with me, and we're going to wake up the thug on the next session.
Oh, okay.
Interrogate him.
Well, why can't I be there for the interrogation?
He's going to use one power.
You're gonna get to take this unconscious girl back to her bedroom. Think of all the.
This has been a Death Watch production. Thank you for listening.